Everyone in that small coastal town knew the commander's voice, sharp, arrogant, the kind that made even grown men lower their eyes. But that afternoon, when he raised it against a quiet man and his scarred dog, he had no idea he was shouting at a legend the Navy still whispered about. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing who's listening. It started outside a local veterans center, beneath a fluttering American flag. Commander Blake Rawson was barking orders, even though he hadn't worn the uniform in years. His medals gleamed, but his temper gleamed brighter. When he saw a man in plain clothes, sleeves rolled up, leash in hand, he smirked. Leash your mutt somewhere else. This center's for real servicemen, not stray handlers, he sneered. The man didn't react. He just knelt beside his German shepherd, running his hand through its fur. The dog's left ear was half gone, its muzzle grayed. A faint scar traced down the man's forearm, the kind earned, not faked. Blake's voice grew louder. You deaf, pal? I said. The man finally looked up, calm, unshaken. His eyes, ocean gray and unreadable, fixed on the commander's chest, specifically, the ribbons he wore incorrectly. You were never with SEAL Team 2, were you? He asked softly. A hush fell. A few bystanders, mostly retired vets, turned their heads. The commander's smirk faltered. What did you just say? The man rose slowly. Because if you were, you'd know what that patch really means. Murmurs rippled through the small crowd. Someone whispered, that's Cole Mason, the SEAL who saved his entire squad in Raqqa. Blake's face flushed red. He puffed his chest. I don't know who you think you are. Cole took a step closer. His tone stayed level. I'm the guy who buried 5 brothers, because a commander lied about his rank. You remind me of him. The commander's jaw twitched. He shoved Cole's shoulder. That was his mistake. In one motion, Cole grabbed his wrist, gentle but firm, an effortless takedown. The commander stumbled backward, his polished boots scraping on the pavement. The German shepherd stood beside Cole, unmoving, eyes fixed like a guardian. The crowd gasped, half in shock, half in awe. Then came the sirens. Someone had called the police after seeing the altercation. When the officers arrived, the commander tried to regain his authority, yelling about imposters and stolen valor. But one of the officers, a young woman with a calm face, stepped forward. Funny, she said, glancing at Cole, because our database says this man's a decorated Navy SEAL, Purple Heart, Silver Star, 3 tours. And you, she turned to the commander, are wanted for falsifying veteran benefits and impersonating an officer. The silence that followed was deafening. The commander's confidence drained like color from his cheeks. When the cuffs clicked shut around his wrists, the old veterans in the crowd began to clap. Slow, steady, filled with quiet pride. Cole didn't gloat. He simply crouched beside his dog, whispering something only the loyal animal could hear. Then he stood, nodded to the officer, and walked away. As he passed the flagpole, the breeze caught the stars and stripes, making them billow with quiet dignity. Later that day, the local news tried to interview him. He refused. It's not about me, he said. It's about respect, for every man and woman who earned it the hard way. That night, the Veterans Center quietly added a plaque on its wall, in honor of those who serve with integrity. No names, just a single paw print etched beside the words. Because real strength doesn't shout, it stands its ground, quietly until justice finds its voice. And somewhere, beneath that same flag, the old SEAL and his loyal dog kept walking. 2 souls bound by scars, silence and the truth no one could fake. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell me in the comments, what would you have done if you witnessed that moment? I read every word you write.